Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what two things hardly ever go together? Chocolate chip cookies and being shredded. Usually if your diet consists of chocolate chip cookies, it's going to reflect that in your physique. But not anymore, baby, because in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to make delicious anabolic chocolate chip cookies that we can throw together with a handful of simple ingredients that are gonna taste amazing, be low in calories, also high in protein, while simultaneously making you feel fuller, more satisfied, and you can still eat them while losing weight. If you're tired of traditional diets telling you what you can and can't eat, and for the love of God, sometimes you just want a cookie, then look no further than the anabolic diet and recipes like this one, because I'm telling you, they just might change your life. And if you want to have the ultimate cookbook in your pocket that'll teach you all the tips, tricks, and secrets to make foods just like this one, then don't forget you can always pick up a copy of my cookbook at the first link down below in the description box. If you follow us in here, you'll be eating good and losing weight all at the same time. And if you get it one time, you get every future recipe I add to it for free. If that ain't one heck of a deal, I don't know what is. Hit that link down below to check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are ready to get an epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! You know the drill, guys. If you want to win a free box of Anabars, all you got to do to enter the giveaway is like the video, be subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I'll choose someone at random in the next video, and you're going to win you something delicious. We'll be announcing the giveaway winner from the last video later on in this one, so stay tuned. Now, let's get to these cookies. All right, guys, this recipe is stupid simple, requires minimal ingredients, and the only dish we're really going to be getting dirty besides a baking sheet is a large mixing bowl. So we're going to place this on the food scale, and the first ingredient we need is 160 grams of a natural peanut butter. I recommend using Jif for this because it's not super oily. We want as much thick peanut butter as we can get without all the extra liquid we're gonna get from the oil. So we're just gonna weigh this out down in here. And after that, we need one large egg. I'm gonna crack it and break it right down in. And now we need 42 grams of a vanilla. Greek yogurt, I highly recommend this brand right here for great flavor and macros. And now we're gonna need to sweeten these. This next step is crucial and you need to use exactly what I'm using. This is Swerve brown sugar, which is essentially 0-calorie granulated brown sugar. Let me show you. If I pull it out of the bag right here, you can see it looks just like regular brown sugar. The same texture, same thickness, feel, and everything. We need to make sure we use this so these cookies hold their shape and have that really sweet brown sugar flavor that we want. So we're gonna weigh out 110 grams of this down in our bowl. And after that, we just need a couple more things. We need 2 grams of vanilla extract. And then finally, we need 93 grams of a vanilla-based whey protein powder. I always recommend this brand if you want a high-quality product that is fairly inexpensive compared to some of the other brands out there. And once we got everything in here, I'm gonna go in with a spoon and mix everything together until a dough starts to form. And once we got it crumbly and looking like this, now we can take over with our hands. I'm gonna go in, mix everything together thoroughly, let everything combine until we have ourselves a nice little batch of anabolic cookie dough. And check it out, guys. After we get everything fully incorporated, we are left with dough that literally feels just like traditional cookie dough if you've ever even whipped up cookies in your house before. If not, then this is a new experience for you and I'm glad to be a part of your journey. So once we got it looking like this, what we're gonna do is add in some chocolate chips. We don't want just any regular old chocolate chips. We want either sugar-free, which Hershey makes a version, or if you want my personal favorite, we have Lily's dark chocolate baking chips, no sugar added, and they also use stevia to sweeten it, which is also 0 calories. So I'm just gonna watch the scale and weigh out 14 grams. And now we'll just go back in by hand once again, and we'll work the dough till we fold in all of our chocolate chips. And once we got all the chocolate chips folded into the dough ball, what we'll do is grab a large baking sheet, we'll hit it with nonstick spray, and then now using a spoon, or if you're like me, you can use your hands, we're gonna go in, pinch off a little bit of our dough, and sit it right down on our baking sheet. This recipe yields 12 cookies in total, so do your best to eyeball it and make them all roughly the same size so they all cook the same way and none of them are overdone because they're smaller or softer because they're bigger. Now that we got our cookie dough laid out on a sheet, what we want to do is go in by hand and shape them into a round, circular cookie shape. They will expand a little bit while they cook, but they won't mushroom out the same way a traditional cookie will. So getting them at least in a circular shape is gonna help us a ton. And once we got our cookies all shaped and formed and we got a full sheet, what we wanna do is toss these in the oven at 350 degrees for 8 minutes. Make sure you set a timer. Make sure you don't overcook these. If they're undercooked, they're still really good. If they're overcooked, I think they're good, but they get a little tough. So that 8-minute mark is where we wanna hit these. So we're gonna go ahead, toss these in. Woo, woo. And there we go, guys. In just a few minutes, we're gonna have cookies that we can actually eat and enjoy and still lose weight. If that doesn't sound good to you, then I don't know what would. Come on. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. After just 8 minutes in the oven, about 5 minutes of rest time, I plated all of these up, and as you can see, they expanded, and we got swell anabolic chocolate chip cookies that are loaded down with flavor, high in protein, lower in calories, and will actually help you lose weight, unlike traditional sugar and fat loaded cookies. If you look here, you can see the chocolate chips. It's loaded with that brown sugar. They keep their shape and yet are still soft and chewy right in the middle. And as much as these are amazing right now, I find they're even better if I take all my leftovers, put them in a Tupperware container, and just eat them whenever I have a craving or whenever I need a little bit of food but aren't quite ready for a full meal. I've literally been eating about 3 to 4 of these a day right now, and it's the perfect bridge between meals. It gives me something tasty to eat, but most importantly, keeps me on my diet, keeps me lean, and makes losing weight an effortless proposal. So any extras that you have, just store them in Tupperware, and they will literally last in your fridge for around 7 days. Seriously, whip up a couple batches of these, store them up, and your physique will thank you for it. All right, folks, we've been staring at these long enough. I think it's time for a taste test. If y'all are ready, then I am too. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. I wasn't lying to you. We are giving a box of Anabars away in every video, and we're announcing that giveaway winner right now. The winner of the giveaway is Mr. Morag with this comment. I'm down 60 pounds in total, but the greatest part about this is you giving the foundation for the recipes, making getting creative easy. Took your frosted pumpkin donuts and turned them into 100-calorie apple cider donuts. Boom. Congrats on the 60 pounds. That is monumentous. Proud of you. If you are not at your goal yet, then keep up the good work, because it really is a matter of consistency. Now, he spoke on the recipes giving you a foundation. You guys gotta think, my cookbook, because I add to it when I drop new videos, it started with just like 71 pages, and now we're over 300. And I've made a lot of these recipes by understanding the fundamentals of anabolic cooking at a base level, and taking those and tweaking them and creating my own recipes, my own anabolic foods, and bringing them straight to you guys. So a lot about the channel, these recipes in the cookbook, where we're teaching you to eat healthier, eating anabolic, how to eat for weight loss. Once you get the cookbook and make the recipes and you know how to do the fundamentals, you basically know how to tweak a lot of things you're making moving forward in order to make them more diet friendly and anabolic. I love when you guys get creative. I love when you think outside the box. That is literally something I encourage everybody to do. And once again, congrats on the 60 pounds. You are an awesome individual. Email me at the email in my description box, and I will get you out whatever flavor you want straight to you. And if you guys haven't entered the giveaway yet, leave a comment, like the video, be subscribed. I'll be choosing a winner in the next one. And a quick word on Anabar in general, guys. I appreciate that you guys have supported us so much. This company just reached a huge new milestone, and I would not have been able to do it if you guys hadn't supported so much. We are now, as of the time you're watching this, rolling out into Trader Joe's locations nationwide. This is our first massive retail location that we're going into, and I won't lie to you guys, it is quite the undertaking, quite the stress-inducing process, but this is crazy, guys. I still can't believe it. Literally, our company employs in total 5 people. We can fit all of our company in an SUV, and somehow we're going up against companies like Quest, Redcon, Pure Protein, all these other bars that are like basically corporations. 5 people have landed into a major retail location, which is insane. But I don't think 5 people is me being honest, because all of you guys have showed so much freaking support. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I never expected this brand to do this, and this is literally our big breakthrough moment, and couldn't have done it without you. If you guys happen to have a Trader Joe's location near you and you happen to stop in there, be on the lookout for Anabars, and if you pick up a bar, even just one, it would mean the world to me, and it will help us prove to Trader Joe's that we are worthy of being there. I really do believe we have the best tasting protein bar in the world, and I'm really excited to prove that to everybody. So seriously, thank you guys so much. And real quick, I know I'm rambling, I'm sorry, but our Black Friday deal starts on Monday, the 21st, and runs all the way until Tuesday, the 29th. This will be the best deal you will ever get on Anabars. You will still use my code RJF10, except it'll give you 20% off everything, and select flavors will be 30% off. So as always, theanabar.com, use my code RJF10, you will save money, and you will be getting the world's best protein bar. I know that was a lot. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Had a lot to get out, but I feel much better now that I did. All right, on to the cookies. So you guys have already seen them. You know what all the hype's about. I've talked them up enough. Now we got to give them a taste test. We're gonna do this one right here. Bada bing, bada boom. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. I love these cookies. I don't know if you can look in there and see that. This camera has a hard time of focusing. I'm hoping you're seeing what I'm seeing here, but in the middle you can see they're soft. More of like a brownie texture than a cookie texture, but that doesn't mean they're not good. They're slightly chewier, but they are loaded down with flavor. They're sweet. The chocolate chips are incredible. The brown sugar and the peanut butter combine, and it really washes out the peanut butter flavor. And the vanilla, all of it comes together to create, in my opinion, the best tasting protein chocolate chip cookie anybody's ever made. I've been keeping these in a meal prep container, like I showed you, in my fridge. In between filming and editing, when I want a quick meal and I don't want to make something, I'll reach in there, grab 1 or 2 of these. I'm getting in protein. I mean, it's something I enjoy. And the best part is I keep waking up every day a little bit leaner, a little tighter, and I have less regrets than if I ate regular cookies. I know I say this a lot, but if you take the regular foods you were eating and swap them out with these ones, just by doing that alone, you will literally watch your physique start transforming quite literally overnight. If you give me 1 solid week of doing that and you don't report any positive changes, I will eat my hat on camera. I'm kidding, I'm not doing that. Now, if you made this recipe exactly how I did, split it into 12 cookies, which end up with, for 1 cookie is only 132 calories, with 8 grams of fat, 10 grams of protein, only 5 grams of carbs, with 1 gram of fiber. If we look at any other traditional cookie you would get from maybe like a Subway, from a bakery, from quite literally anywhere, you'll notice they're gonna be almost double, sometimes triple, quadruple the calories, with way more fat, way more sugar and carbs, with maybe 5 to 10% of the protein we get in each one of these cookies. That's the magic of this diet. You sit with a plate of regular cookies, it's hard to not eat half of them, the whole plate in one sitting. But when you eat foods that are higher in protein, not only are they loaded with protein, which makes them more filling, because protein is the most satiating of all macronutrients, meaning if you fill your stomach up with protein, it sends those signals to your brain telling you to quit eating because you're full. Whereas with sugar, you do the exact same thing and those cravings kick in and you almost want more sugar until you're sick. But the other benefit of having the protein is that while you're in a calorie deficit and your body needs energy, if you're getting enough protein in, it's not going to go for the muscle on you as fuel. It'll prioritize the fat loss. What people don't understand, if you've seen someone that's lost a ton of weight and they become what some of us call skinny fat, they're skinny but they're chubby with no muscle, it's probably because their diet consisted of mainly fat and carbohydrates. They were still eating under where they were supposed to, but they weren't getting enough protein. This is why the Anabolic diet, these recipes, this cookbook, in my opinion, is the best diet on this planet, because we're still eating the foods that we love, the foods that are fun to eat, the foods that society pushed down our throats our whole life. We still get to eat those. We're just making the better for us version. Sorry if I'm rambling, guys. I'm a passionate individual. My girlfriend hates it sometimes, but I think that's also why she loves me. And here we go, guys. Final bite. Let's get it. These are incredible. If you made my old chocolate chip cookie recipe and maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't like it as much. That recipe was a little more in the beginning when I was doing this. I didn't know all the tips and tricks that I know now, but I assure you that this one is 200 times better. Anybody that eats these and makes them exactly how I did will love them. They're soft, chewy, sweet, delicious, and most importantly, no one would even know they were healthy if you didn't tell them. So if you end up making this, tag me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever it is your social, take a picture and let me know what you think. And as always, if you have my cookbook already, the RJF Anabolic Cookbook, this recipe was just added. I believe it's page 258. Don't quote me on that, but it's right in there. We're over 300 pages now. It's getting hard for me to keep track, but if you got it, get your updated copy. If you don't, then I don't know what you're waiting for. If you want to follow the best diet on this planet with all the secrets, hacks, tips, and tricks, you can get this book. It's all in there. And I know if you follow us in here, it quite literally could change your life the same way it did mine. Hit that link in my description if you want to check it out. And with that, we are out of here. Appreciate you guys as always. The support on the channel has been unreal. Support everywhere has been unreal. Couldn't do what I do without y'all, and I mean that. Don't forget meal plans and online coaching from me at RemingtonJamesFitness.com. I will personally write you a meal plan, tell you how to eat. If you have certain goals, I'll help you reach them. Young LA Apparel, the apparel I wear in every single video. You can go to youngla.com, use my code RJF. You'll save money, but I wouldn't do it right now. I would wait until the 22nd when their Black Friday sale starts, and I'd head over because all their deals are insane. You'll just use my code RJF, full discount will unlock, and you'll be getting some of the coolest stuff ever. I'll be detailing it on my Instagram soon, so follow me at the Remington James later if you want to see the try-ons and all of that. But yeah, guys, I've been talking your ears off enough. Go to Trader Joe's if you can. Help us out. We're fighting the fight against these big corporations, and it's really a cool feeling. Seriously, and I want you guys to be along for the journey. Thank you guys so very much for watching the video. Enter the giveaway, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Wham, bam, bam, baby. We gone.